Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's gonna be time for us to try out Steel Division Normandy 44. So this is a strategy game that's being published by Paradox Interactive. It's actually developed by Eugen Systems, and Eugen Systems is an RTS developer. They've developed the Wargame series. It's a very popular franchise of RTS games in the recent years. I believe they also did develop the World War II RTS game called R.U.S.E, R-U-S-E, R.U.S.E. That came out a few years ago. And so now Paradox is publishing this game here, Steel Division Normandy 44, very much in line with war games, or with the Wargame franchise, and with R.U.S.E as well. Although some people say that this game is actually better in many respects than Wargame, and it's different. It's an RTS game. It's about local tactical combat with armor and mechanized troops, motorized troops. We're gonna go ahead and jump on into a battle. I have not had much experience with this game. I actually ended up pre-ordering this game just because I've been keeping an eye on it. I love World War II. I'm a World War II fanatic, and so this game looks really cool. And I played one game. I played one game as Allied forces, and I did win against the AI. I've heard the AI in this game is notoriously difficult. They're actually really good computer opponents. I'm definitely curious to try this out against humans, but we're not going to do that for a while. I just want to get my feet wet, and I wanted to show you guys some gameplay. So let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to jump into a solo skirmish match. There's only two maps. There's this map called Column Bell, and then there's a map of Point du Hoc. I'm going to go ahead and play on Column Bell. There's two game modes in the skirmish mode for now in this beta. This is a beta. The game actually comes out in May. And there's two modes: destruction mode, which is just to destroy your enemy, and you get points for destroying the enemy. But then conquest mode is actually about holding territory, and there's a front line that can move between your control and the enemy's control. The larger you push their front line back, the more points you get, faster you're going to win the game. We're going to play on conquest mode. I do feel like this is the most dynamic so far of the two game modes. We'll be playing, on the Column Bell. It's going to be 1v1. You can do more. You could add like some AIs and do some other stuff. We're going to go ahead and just do 1v1. And for now, maybe in the future we can jump into something else. I'd be curious to see how good the allies or your allies are with helping you and actually playing against other AI and such. That'd be really interesting to see. We're gonna go ahead and leave everything on default here. So the opposition is obviously Axis versus allies. Let's see, starting resources 500 points, income rate is medium, conquest points 2,000 points, and then time limit is 40 minutes. So these matches can be drawn out if you're not kind of prepared for the battle that's going to take place. Things can drag themselves out quite a bit, and so these games can take a while. So like I said, I've only played as the allies. I actually played not even as this division, the third. There's certain divisions that you can pick. There's like battle group templates, and you can have different divisions and such that you can select, and it's kind of like building a deck of cards. And when you get into the game, you pick these troops and these abilities out of this deck of cards of yours that you've built, and that's how you fight your battles. I've only played as the Americans, and I think this is the 15th Infantry Division. This is actually the flag of Scotland, so I'm assuming these would be Scottish or at least Commonwealth troops, not the Allied or the American troops that I played as in my trial run. And then obviously on the other side here, you can play as the Axis, and you can play as, I believe, a ground division of the Luftwaffe, or you can play as a 12th SS Panzer division. Obviously, I'm not going to build a deck in this particular scenario. I'm not going to build a deck in this particular video. I do want to save that for later, for a future video. But right now, I just want to get into some gameplay just to kind of see my way around and see if you guys like the game or not. Try things out, see how it goes. The game is beautiful, and it runs very well, and it plays very well. It is very nice to look at, so I'm really excited for that. Let's go ahead and let's see, can I jump over here? We close you. I'm gonna go to Axis. How do I do that? I was actually curious. Switch teams, yes. So I'm red. We are Axis. We'll play as... Oh, you just click the button and it'll actually swap you between teams. Okay, we'll play as the 12th SS Panzer Division. Let's see here. So these are requisition points, and there's three phases to this game, to Steel Division. There's three phases of combat. There's phase A, B, and C. A is, light engagement, light recon, light skirmishes. The B is where you're trying to kind of solidify your control of the map, bring in more heavily armored, anti-tank units and artillery, machine gun emplacements, things like that. And then line C is where you're trying to kind of decisively defeat your opponent. You're able to bring in, you know, heavy artillery, heavy tanks, maybe like some super heavy tanks, Panthers, Panzers, things like that. Or you can bring in like some jumbo Shermans and some Sherman M3s, you know, with like 75mm guns, M18 Hellcats, and Fireflies, and you know, the big heavy tanks. So you advance through these phases while the battle is taking place. You push back either your front line or you're pushed back because of your troops, and you have to kind of juggle your unit cards and your income and figure out where can you best utilize troops, where is it best, what is the best way to utilize your troops in certain phases that you have. So, you know, spending all of your troops on armored troops in the beginning might not be the best idea. You actually might want to have some infantry and some light armor and some light cavalry and such, and later on bring in those heavy tanks, bring in those heavy airplanes and those heavy artillery. That might be better for you, but it all depends on your playstyle. That's what's kind of cool about this game. So we're gonna go ahead and open up this. I played on a very easy AI difficulty, and it was you know, moderately difficult, I would say. Even on these lower levels, I've kind of seen and I've kind of found out that the AI is still pretty good. Let's just go ahead and play on easy. We're not gonna play it very easy. We'll play on easy. This is let's see here. This guy is the 3rd Armored Division. So this guy's these are the Americans. The 3rd Armored Division is an American division. We're not facing off against the Scots infantry. So okay, we'll play as the 12th SS Panzers facing off against the 3rd Armored, and I'm ready to go. And yeah, this is on the map of Colombelle, and we'll see how it goes. Let's have some fun. Okay, so I haven't played as the Axis actually ever. I've not played as the Axis. I'm actually not sure what units are going to be available to me. I don't know much about these particular individual divisions in Normandy during the Normandy invasion. I don't know about, you know, the 12th SS Panzer Division. I do know, you know, in general about World War II armament, World War II tactics, and things like that. I've studied quite a bit about Nazi Germany and also just the war in itself. But as far as like, okay, I'm going to now play the 12th SS Panzer Division. Well, who were they? Nah, I really can't probably tell you that. I can tell you, you know, as the game gets on, we'll find out what units we're able to deploy and what types of troops are able to deploy. I'm assuming some of them are unique to the 12th SS Panzer Division, or else they wouldn't be included in the game. But at the same time, I think they might take some liberties. So I guess we'll find out. So this is the battle map here. So this is the battle map of Colombelle. You can see here that there is a train depot, or it looks like a town. There's like a train station, kind of a railway station here. It'd be nice to take control of that. You can zoom in and get really close to some of these details here. It kind of reminds me of like City Skylines. It looks like the same engine kind of sort of, but at the same time, it does still also have that Wargame feel. I think it is the same engine as the previous Wargame series, the Wargame franchise. You can even see like there's little bits of rain dropping down here, and it looks very nice to look at. It runs very smoothly. You can just move around and kind of get a real 360-degree view of the battlefield. Makes you feel like an eagle or a bird or something. And you got these structures. You can garrison these structures. You know, they're really good for infantry, but artillery can easily take them out. You know, if you get a machine gun in one of these places, it's really well entrenched. Keeps some supporting infantry around. It's gonna be kind of hard to dislodge people. And then it'll show you the direction of entry into the map of your enemy, which is the Allies, and then your troops as well. This is a way that your troops, whether they're on land or air, will enter the map. Since I'm Axis, I am red. Allies are blue, usually. Let's see, this is my mini map here, so you can just show me the front line. This is the front line. This changes and advances based on your position of units. Some units will not change this front line. You can actually move, say, recon units or scouts or sniper teams in here, and they actually won't change the front line. Just so that you can kind of use that to your advantage to confuse your opponent, make him think that you don't actually have military forces in that vicinity when maybe you do. Maybe you want to spring some sort of trap. But as your main units, infantry, you know, cavalry, I don't think air affect the front line, but as your actual boots on the ground troops move this front line back and forth, you're going to start getting points. Basically, the more points you generate, or the more you push back the enemy front line, the faster you will generate points, and you have to hit a certain number and you will win the game. I think also after the time limit ends, after this time limit, the time remaining 40 minutes is gone, whoever has the most points will win. So I believe it's possible if you push back the enemy front line all the way to here, I think it becomes impossible for them to actually order in troops into the map and you win decisively. It's just like a decisive instant victory. So I haven't really gotten to that stage because that's some pretty good tactical maneuvering right there, but we'll see how that goes. So, all right, let's go ahead and start deploying some troops. So In this beginning stage, right, this setup stage, you have 500 requisition points to deploy your initial engagement troops, right? To deploy your initial troops into this area here. So there's different categories of troops. You got air, arty, anti-air, anti-tank. You got support. You have actual armor, and then you have infantry as well as recon. So we're playing as the well, not necessarily the Wehrmacht, we're the 12th SS Panzer Division, so we might actually be the Waffen SS, which was the military arm of the Nazi German Schutzstaffel, right, the protection squad of Nazi Germany. So, yeah, the 12th SS Panzers. We might be part of the actual regular German army. I don't know. I'd have to look that one up. So we're playing as the German army, I think, right? Some military force of Nazi Germany during this time. 12th SS Panzers. So we have access to, like recon. We have some, some armored cars here that our recon units can travel in. And these guys here, these are Augflare, I guess, the recon units. And you could see these details. It actually does get quite extensive in what information is told to you. They have a range. They have an effective range for their weapons. Here we have some, these are, what are these, MP40s, right? 9mm PBs. It can show you the rate of fire. It can show you how much ammo they have, how much ammo they can actually store on them. Looks like these guys have 600 rounds. They have 2 MP40s with 600 rounds of HE, which I guess is the type of ammunition. You can have HE, which is high explosive, useful against soft targets. You can have AP, which is good against armor piercing. Basically, the bullet, as it travels through the air, becomes armor piercing. You can pierce tanks. You can pierce, buildings, things like that. So AP is used against heavily armored targets, things that are far away. HE is better for close, soft targets, things like half tracks, trucks, infantry, things like that. So I guess these guys here have MP40s with HE rounds. 600 rounds, in fact, and their effective range is at 100 meters, which isn't very far, right? Rifles might be 300 meters, 400 meters. So yeah, but these guys would excel in an immediate vicinity of 100 meters, so they can at least hold their own in close combat. If I was to send one of these guys with MP40s against some rifle battalion or something in a range that's less than 100 meters, these guys with their MP40s, with their rapid fire submachine guns, might actually be more effective than that rifle battalion, which is more designed for long range. Maybe their weapons are like effective at 300, 400 meters, like an M1 Garand or something like that. Lee Enfield rifles, right, might have a longer effective range. You don't want to get them up close. That's where they can't make use of their accuracy of their firing power. So we'll see how that goes. You can even see their strength. Their strength is actually their number of men. The stealth is how stealthy they are. So some units are more stealthy than others. Armored cars, recon units are very, very good at hiding in trees and bushes and brush lines. And whereas like big tanks and things like that are high profile, they're quite tall. They stick out. They're very, very large, lumbering beasts. They might not be as stealthy, right? They might not conceal themselves as well in territory. They have a certain speed. So these recon units here travel at 7 kilometers an hour. I'm assuming, I think that's not in a vehicle. It might be, I suppose. I mean, 7 kilometers an hour. I don't know if you can walk that distance. I guess you theoretically could. That's like what? That's like 2 miles in an hour. You can walk that, I guess. That's not too hard. They have optics and they have cargo space. So optics is, how well they can see. These guys have binoculars, I believe, so they can see very, very far away. They have good optics. And then their cargo space is what they can carry. So very light, since these are recon units. They don't really pack that much. So they're very light troops. And you'll see stats like these for literally every unit that you have here, right? Artillery, arty, you can see their armaments, everything. We're not going to get into the real deep stuff here today. I would like to build a deck and go over more of these stats later on. Right now, we're just going to kind of wing it. We're going to kind of, I'm just going to kind of talk through my process of what I know from warfare and see what we can do, see what I can come up with as far as the usefulness and the utility of some of these units. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. So we have a main road. We have a main road that comes up through here. We got some brush over here. We have this town that we'd like to take. Definitely get some MG42s and maybe a mortar, some indirect fire back here. This railway station would be nice to take as well. Let's see here. You're going to want to get some, we're going to have some AT probably here. I'm assuming if they have armored cars, they'll probably come down the road or through this area. So we'll want to have some AT that's at least facing out that direction. Infantry are going to be useful here, but we don't want to have them in the open here or here. And then you can deploy over here. I've never really tried it. I guess you would want to move maybe a mortar and some infantry into this town. And there's also that main road across the river. We're going to want to probably have some AT anti-tank would definitely be good in this area, along with some supporting infantry, just to watch that road, and just in case they might march out, you know, some sort of armored car or something after me. There are bridges here that they can use to flank my position, so if I don't put anything over here, or at least we don't have the ability to watch for either infantry or AT or possibly some armored cars that can run through here, some half-tracks, then we're going to be in some trouble. So let's go ahead and grab some recon units. These guys are in an SPW 222, 222. This is a armored car. Shows you the vehicle. These guys, the vehicles can travel 28 kilometers an hour or 88 kilometers an hour. There's actually two different speeds. So off-road is different than on-road. Off-road travel speed is 28 kilometers an hour, and on-road is 88 kilometers an hour. So obviously being on roads is a pretty useful thing to have for tracked vehicles, you know, motorized vehicles, mechanized units. Traveling on roads is dangerous because they're really easy to defend with AT units and things like that, or, you know, an infantry unit with bazookas can easily defend this cross section here, but they allow you to move quickly, right? So that's why roads are really nice. So let's go ahead and deploy, I guess these are Auk-Flare. I can deploy, let's see, they cost 50 requisition, unit price and requisition points. Auk-Flare, we're gonna go ahead and deploy. Let's grab 2 recon units. I'm gonna grab one guy in these trees right here. Let's get one more on this side over here. Where to put him though? If I was gonna get a recon guy, I'd like to put him probably here. I think that might be okay. And then, okay, let's go ahead and grab some infantry here. So it looks like we have Panzer Grenadiers. These guys have what looks to be Kar 98Ks. Looks like that's an MG43, a light machine gun. I believe so, yeah. Rate of fire 400 rounds per minute, 1,000 rounds. Yeah, it must be an MG43. I don't think it's MG42. MG42s are usually heavy emplacements, so they would need like a dedicated team. Looks like they have one Panzerfaust, 149mm HEAT. They have how many rounds of those? I think is it just one? Oh, I think it's just one actually. Okay, so it looks like the strength is 10, so it's oh, okay. Okay, all right, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, 2 MG43s in this Panzer Grenadier squad. It's 2 MG43s. It's 7 Kar 98Ks with 7.92mm, and then they have the squad leader would have an MP40. Okay, so pretty flexible guys, and they come in Opel Blitz. Opel Blitz is a motorized German truck. So if I was gonna have some infantry here, where would we put them? I'd like to rush some infantry up into these trees. I think it's a little far, but I think we'll give it a shot. We're also going to go ahead and get a Panzer Grenadier Führer. So this is a Panzer Grenadier Führer. Führer means leader. So these guys travel in support in squad cars, these little jeeps right here. And basically, this guy differs from a regular infantry squad in that he gives buffs to nearby units around him. He can actually command and give them buffs to morale, buffs to accuracy. They won't panic as fast. So we're going to go ahead and get a Panzer Grenadier Führer. We're going to put him right here. So you always want to have, to the best of your ability, you want to have some command unit around the rest of your men to better augment their abilities rather than just spamming out a bunch of inexperienced, you know, green troops. Having a command unit there, see, this guy here is an elite command unit. He can really inspire men around him, which can be a pretty strong buff in the early game. So we can get some tanks. So it looks like we can get a BEF Panzer 2C. It looks like this guy has, let's see, a 20mm. That's not gonna be very strong. It's a scout tank, really. What's the road? 68 kilometers an hour on a road, 23 kilometers an hour off road. Or we can get a BEUT, a Firefly here. So this is a Firefly. It looks like a Firefly that's been commandeered by the Axis. It's 200 requisition points, but Jesus, the gun on this thing is a 76.2mm. It's got some pretty damn gnarly AP. It's got pretty gnarly armor piercing values. Its effective range is fucking 1,200 meters. So this guy would definitely want to stay in the back, and you can kick some pretty serious ass with this Firefly. This thing would take down any sort of armor that these guys send at us in the beginning. I don't know if I want to deploy that guy though. 200 requisition points for just a Firefly. Even though he is mobile, usually because of his range, you're going to want to keep him concealed and in the back of your line. You're not going to really want to have him at the front line, or else he makes him a very easy target. So let's go ahead and hold off on that guy. Do I want a Panzer? I kind of do. Let's go and grab some more infantry. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and grab another Panzer Grenadier and some, let's get a Panzer Grenadier Führer. We're gonna move these guys probably, we'll probably grab these guys and try and move them up at least over here. We're gonna have that recon come up. Let's hold off on tanks, I think. Even 65 for a recon, Panzer might be a little much. So I can grab support. Some support. Looks like here we have some half tracks. This guy's a SDKFZ 259. And then this is a SDKFZ 258. So it looks like these guys have... This guy is a 75mm. I think it's a 75mm howitzer. It's an HE. Effective range 1,000 meters. Area of effect is 29 meters. Yeah, that's definitely a howitzer of some kind mounted on the back of this this half track. And then this guy here is a smaller 20mm. You'd see that in like an armored car or something. And it's got also, it looks like an MG42 7.92mm. Effective range of 800 meters. It's mostly HE. It's got some armor piercing. This guy might not be a bad idea to put along with the infantry. I'm actually gonna go ahead and let's grab one of these guys, the SCKFZs, the 259. We're gonna move one of these guys up here into these trees because I have the feeling that I need some anti-tank. So we can grab, we can either get some infantry with Panzer Shreks. These guys have MP40s and Panzer Shreks. Panzer Shreks are beast, 88mm, effective range of 250mm. But dude, the effect of Panzer Shreks within like a 250mm radius is pretty bad. These guys can fuck armor up. So I'd like maybe some of these guys on the map, but I also do like we can grab a PaK 30 50mm. Effective range of 1,000 meters, armor piercing value of 10, if I can see that correctly. And they're actually fairly stealthy, and they can move around fairly quickly. So we're gonna want to put a PaK 38. Why don't we put a PaK 38 like right over here, I think, and then I actually might grab one more. I think right here, and we're gonna put them in these trees here. Yeah, I love that. I love that idea. So we're gonna get a PaK 38. Okay, so we have let's see. We get a half track here, PaK 38. They're going to be right here in the middle of the map. We're going to send some infantry up in here, get some recon up in there, see what the allies are doing, and then we're going to grab some infantry, move into this location. We have the PaK 38 is going to stay in the trees. The only thing I'm missing is I think I want some indirect fire. So that's the artillery here. So we can get an SDKFZ 257. Let's see. Does this guys have mortars? I'm pretty sure it's a mortar. I'm pretty sure this is an SDKFC 257, and there's a mortar team in the back. Let's see, effective range of 1,200 meters. That has to be a mortar. Area of effect, 30 meters. That's not bad at all. It might be a mortar or possibly, no, 80mm. I'm pretty sure. It's a mortar team, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it has to be in the back of this half track here. So we want indirect. So 85 times 2. How much is that? It's like 160, so I can only grab one. I can only grab one mortar right now. They are pretty strong, but I can only grab one. So if I wanted indirect, where would I want it? I'm going to put it over here, I think. Considering that I have this half track guarding over here, and plus it's going to cover the PaK 38 that we have. Let's grab some indirect fire for over here, because we don't have that half track. So we're going to go ahead and grab this guy. It's a mortar team. Yeah. So the infantry are going to deploy. We'll probably deploy them right here. PaK 38 will move up. We'll have some indirect. I imagine infantry and maybe an armored car would come down this way, so we can at least cover that ground. And that's it. That's really all the points that we're going to spend. I think we can keep a little bit in reserve. I could grab like one more unit of infantry if I wanted to. I don't think it's too necessary. Hell, I could even get that recon Panzer, but it leaves me kind of broke for a little while. I won't have any points until the game starts. We'll hold off on it. If I need to grab some Panzers, we will. Okay. Alright, so this game moves in real time. So once you unpause, you kind of have to get going. You can in single player slow it down. In multiplayer you cannot, so you should get used to playing at real-time speed, kind of like a real RTS, right? You can't just pause whenever you want. Okay, so are we ready for this? I think we are. Let's go ahead and launch that battle. Let's go ahead and select these infantry to unload in these trees. We're going to go ahead and grab this this guy here, unload at this position. We're going to have this guy. Let's go ahead and fast move up to, how about up here? Okay, we have the infantry here. These guys are singing. Let's go and have you fast move up here, and then let's go ahead and grab this this indirect. We're going to have you hang out right back here. And we're going to have the PaK 38 come up and deploy in these trees. We're going to cover this line. Looks like the allies moving quickly already. Okay. So, let's see, the recon will have to do his job well. So, there's certain terrain. There's certain terrain that some units can't travel through, so they can't travel through. Ooh, so we do have a Jeep. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's go and unload, take some cover here. Oh, shit. Check that shit out. Look at that. Okay, we gotta get some indirect fire on that right now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fire POS. We need to get some fire on that battery. We're gonna garrison this house, though. Okay. Let's see, what else is over here? This is, ooh, okay. What I think we're gonna do here, let's go ahead and grab. We got enemy contact over here. We're about to deploy the infantry. This guy, yeah, he's moving. Got a couple, ooh, shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some cover. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna get some indirect on this, let's see. Looks like our Panzer Grenadier Führer is taking some damage. We gotta kill that AT gun. There is such thing as a line of sight. You hold down the C key and you can actually see a line of sight. You do have to have a line of sight for your units. So we gotta get after that dude right there. I'm gonna have our half-track come around and try and see if I can take out that indirect. We don't want that guy around. This is, let's see here. Oh, shit. Enemy armor leader destroyed. Okay. How are we doing right here? Okay, so we have the Pack 38 deployed. I think this AT gun might be in an ineffective position. Let's try and move him up a little bit. Let's get him over here. Can you charge that position, guys? Alright, let's go ahead and charge that guy. Let's come after this dude right here. Enemy Jeep, 50 cal destroyed. Okay, so it looks like the infantry holding down this position. Let's get some recon up a little more. And we have our Pack 38 still guarding this road position here, so I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and let's call in a Panzer, light scout Panzer, the Panzer 2C. Let's call him up over here. Just wanted to give a little bit of support. Okay, so we killed not only that indirect, but we've actually pushed back their front line quite a bit. So let's go ahead and grab the infantry, and we're gonna want to move up. Let's go and take some of these structures over here. Let's go and have you cease fire. Let's get that recon up. I want to see if I can get a little more visibility here. I want to move this guy up, but at the same time, I don't really know exactly what's over here, so maybe we should wait. Let's move up that indirect. This guy's hidden, actually. I believe your unit cards will flash when they're hidden, so they can't be seen by the enemy. I'm not sure if all units can hide, though. Yeah, we gotta get over here. This guy, we're gonna go ahead and grab that Panzer and have him in here. We can see, but... Let's get that recon back a little bit, I think. This guy actually can't see our infantry. Ooh, enemy infantry. These are scouts, so he can see me. Let's grab this half-track, see if we can get him in here. We're gonna go ahead and take control of these roads. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Pack 38 to watch over this intersection right here. Actually, I think I will hard you a little bit. Please fire on that Jeep. Enemy contact, yeah. This Panzer will do good work against those half-tracks. Yeah, all these men are hidden, basically. We can't be seen. Oh, shit! Ooh, they got an AT gun somewhere around here. We just lost our AT gun. Okay. There's something over there. Yeah, the ATs move pretty slowly, so we gotta be careful about what comes over here. We can actually grab some more infantry. I think I might grab some more infantry for over here. In fact, I might even grab... I can grab the anti-tank, right? I can grab a Panzer Shrek team. I think that's actually probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and grab a Panzer Shrek team over here. Just to keep our bases covered. So this guy, who is this guy? This guy is, looks like he's a half-track. Yeah, he's just got an MG. Okay, so we control quite a bit of the map, 61% of the map already. So we're generating points very, very quickly. It's a total victory in 12 minutes. Wow, it's pretty quick. Can I get this guy any more up? Got enemy contact. Where? Show me? I didn't see anything. What's your line of sight? This guy actually can't see very much over here. Panzer's moving up. So he's got a light gun. It's not too much. Let's go and have the infantry take a position in these trees here. Oh my god, what the hell just happened here? Our recon is gone. So these are infantry now. What is that? Oh shit. We've got some armor. Yeah. We're not in effective range here. We're blocked by these hedgerows. It's a command vehicle right there, that tank. Panzer Grenadier Führer is under attack. We got some indirect over there. We gotta grab, let's grab the Panzer and get after that guy. Okay, so the recon can't see much right now. Let's see, who's this guy? Shit, our recon are gone. That's bad. I want to get after that indirect first. Sorry, we got our Panzerschreck team. I might actually move this Panzerschreck team here. I think we don't have any real AT that's close by. We can keep these guys out of the trees. Our infantry will do fine. We're actually taking quite a few losses here. Our Panzer Grenadier squad's down from 10 to 4. So I need reinforcements here. We should move up this Pack 38, I guess. Move him up here. He's got pretty good concealment in this area. Then again, this enemy infantry here, they're pretty, they're concealed as well. Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers under attack. We lost a man. Shit, the Panzer Grenadier leader's dead. Taking some pretty heavy hits. We're gonna lose this location if we don't get some reinforcements in here soon. Alright, fine, Panzer. Yeah, we just lost our infantry. Shit. Alright, so we did kill the enemy. There's still that that M5 gun. That's a 57mm. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get some fire. Oh shit. Are you out of ammo? I think our indirect is out of ammo, so it means we need to call in a support truck, get some munitions going. If I can. Actually, the Opel Blitz munitions is not available yet. Phase B hasn't occurred yet. Damn. That sucks. Let's go ahead and have this Panzerschreck team unload right here. Let's see if I can take this position. I'm gonna grab any more. I want some more arty, but we can't grab any more. Oh shit! So that's an AT gun? No, it's an armored car. No weapon. Yeah, no weapon. Okay. I'm gonna pin that 18 gun down. There's a half-track, M3 half-track. Are you in, yeah, as soon as he comes into the road, I think we can engage him. Penetration 100% at this range. You got no visibility, though. Panzerschreck team. Okay, we have this half-track here. This half-track, you can actually hang out, stay on this road. Half-tracks that are armed don't disappear when you deploy infantry, but half-tracks that are not armed do disappear. Oh, Panzer, we don't have any visual over here. We just got phase B. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. All right, let's go ahead and get some munitions. We gotta grab some munitions over here. Can I grab a like an MG42 squad? We can grab more Panzer Grenadiers. We can actually grab some crack Panzer Grenadiers, and I will actually do that. I want more infantry, I think, over here as well. Grab how about one Panzer Grenadier Führer to come up here and one more Panzer Grenadier squad. I want some. I can get a Panzerwerfer. These guys are pretty beast. Do I need anti-tank? Can I grab some tanks? I can actually grab a Panzer IV-H. It's got a 75mm gun. We're gonna need probably some armor. Panthers are long range guns. We'll grab a Panzer IV. Just have him come up here. We got enemy contact all over our sectors. There we go. We can get some munitions now for this unit. I believe he automatically refills. Here's our infantry. They're coming in. Holy shit. Quite a few men over here. Holy shit. Did they take out my Panzer? They did. My god, man. Shit, our infantry, everybody's dead. Fuck. We just lost this complete sector. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy in here then, instead. Where's my Panzer? I need that fucking Panzer IV here now. We're still having you guard the road. We'll have you guard the road. Panzer Grenadiers under attack. Okay, come over here. These infantry are taking some hits. I might even get some armor for this location. Looks like we lost our Panzer Grenadier Führer over here. It's a damn shame. So you guys are securing the trees. Alright, we got the big guys coming over here. I'm gonna actually go ahead. Let's go ahead and grab a tank. We're gonna grab a Panther. I want a Panther over here. I think long range armor is gonna be really good for this place. We're putting some indirect down on this position here. That M3 half track is gonna be a problem for our infantry, but oh, it looks like these men surrendered. Holy crap, that's awesome. Einsatzbereit. Ooh, we just killed that half track too. Fucking awesome. Looks like this building is damaged though, so I don't know if it'd be a good idea to put some infantry in there. Maybe. Let's do it anyway. We don't really have a choice. We're gonna grab Panzer Grenadiers, put them all in there. We got some indirect. We're moving up our Pack 38. Recon. Panzer Grenadiers engaged. Come on, let's get in that building, guys, quickly. Alright, we got the MG43s. That's gonna be really nice. Where's our Panzer IV? Can we move our infantry a little bit through these trees? Yeah, I think we can. Panzer IV. These guys have pretty stupid range. They're really, really effective at range. And then these Panthers right here, these guys are fucking scary. So out there, this is a Panzer D, or a Panther D. Panther D 75mm with 2 MG42s. Yeah, these guys are pretty stupid at range. Infantry holding down this position. We got some more half tracks. They don't have any armor just yet, although I expect that they will be sending in armor pretty soon. Alright, we need the Panther to just guard our location here for a little bit. We don't want to get too close to this infantry because I don't actually know. They might actually have some HE rounds or some AP rounds. Either bazooka. Now bazooka would probably bounce off of a Panther. My concern would be like some sort of ooh, yeah, they do bazookas. Fuck. Okay. The armor in the front of the Panther is the best. So let's see, shooter knocked out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so they have holy fuck. That's a 76mm they got over there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's real bad. Alright, Panther, yeah, you gotta fall back, buddy. I'm gonna get him in these trees. That's a 76mm. I actually think that's a 76mm howitzer, but he's actually able to fire on us. It might just be a straight up AT gun. I'm not actually sure. We gotta grab. Yeah, we gotta get back. Let's see. We got a Panzer IV up here. Your team owns 80% of the conquest points needed to win. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and have the Panzer IV watch this area here. Can I get you any closer? Is your effective range? Are you too far away? This guy can shoot quite far, like well over a mile, dude. So you're, yeah, let's go ahead and fire on that position here. We don't really have any recon visibility. I do want some recon over here though, so I'm just trying to get, I want more visibility. Wow, look at this veterancy on this guy here. Yeah, this AT team is really good. Nice. There's some armor over here. There has to be. Shit. Can I grab any, can I grab like a support team? I just kind of want like an MG42 somewhere. We can grab some Sturm Pioneers. These guys are flamethrowers. We don't need any anti-tank now. I think we have, you know, with the Panzer Shrek teams and such, we're okay. Well, our Panzer Shreks are gone, but we have a Panther and the Pack 38. So I think we're fine. Let's keep the munitions rolling. There we go. No line of sight. Shit, okay. So you can't see that target right there. No line of sight, so you can't see. Okay. How's your line of sight, dude? You can actually see quite a bit, can't you? Yeah. Oh shit, it's a Bofors AT gun right there. Look at that. Can we grab? Like a nice half track, pretty cool. Jesus Christ. Dude, that fucking 76mm is crazy. Holy shit. No, our Panther's been destroyed. Fuck. You bastards. Alright, where's your line of sight, buddy? Can't you get in here somehow? Can you come around? Yeah, can you come around and strike those guys from the rear? Pretty sweet. Fuck, we lost our Panther. Well, I think we're gonna win anyway. We win when? Yeah, we win in 30 seconds, so we're fine. Well, I think we're gonna do just fine. Let's see here. I'm still trying to get some damn fire on those guys. There's a half-track. Half-track's gonna come around here. That Bofors might actually take out my half-track. This is an anti-air gun, but Bofors, this is probably like 40 mil or something like that. Bofors 40 mils were pretty good. And just general things. No line of sight, yeah. So you can press a C key and you'll see line of sight for things. I want to take out that fucking gun. Oh, there we go, we won. Total victory. Okay. Alright, Battle of Calm Bell, 2,000 points reached. Only took me 18 minutes. Alright. I like that. Total defeat for the enemy. We killed 670 men. We lost 560. And who got the most kills? I don't know. Let's take a look. Not sure if it tells me. It looks like the Pack 38 got the most kills. Yeah, 4 kills. Killed some Jeeps and actually 2 half tracks. No, and a command car. Okay. Alright guys, yeah, that's Steel Division Normandy 44. At least just the first part of this. There's so much more to this game though, honestly. I would feel for one, this game in harder difficulties would be pretty damn hard. 2 is against humans would be even harder. 3 is once you build decks and once you figure out kind of your playstyle, what you like to pick, that's when it becomes something like way different. That's when it becomes really cool. They're gonna be having so many more divisions and so many more nations and such in the future for this game, so I'm super excited about this game. I think I'm gonna be playing more of this game for sure. I love the history, I love the tactics and everything like that. All these weapons and such are awesome, and I love different play styles and things like that. There's always this kind of asymmetrical thing between the Allies and the Axis. The Axis have really good armor. You know, their infantry are you know, their weapons are awesome because like NG43s and things like that instead of the BARs of the Allies and such, or the Sten guns, or you know, there's all sorts of differences between the Allies and the Axis, but how their playstyles differ is exactly what makes them fun. So I'm super excited for this. So I will see you guys in the next one, in the next video. Hopefully that'll be coming out fairly soon. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Please let me know what you guys thought of this video, and I will see you soon. Thanks so much.